Hey, y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Libra. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So, I'm going to cut the deck, and we're going to get into it with the main energy to the sign of Libra. Now, Libra, bottom of the deck, we got Four of Pentacles. This Four of Pentacles speaks of somebody holding on to something tightly. This speaks of somebody being very frugal right now. I'm even hearing something about hoarding. You know, somebody is not being very giving right now. It's given that they're holding on to what they have. If this comes to money, this might even be saving. You're saving. So first card out, we have Two of Cups in a reverse. It's given that two people are not speaking right now, or two people are not agreeing with each other right now. You have a Four of Wands. I'm sorry. So this might have something to do with some type of celebration or something like that. Some type of union, partnership. You know, this even is like community energy. So two people that are around each other seem to not be speaking right now. This could be at a celebration or due to a celebration. You have Five of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody tried to like mentally manipulate a situation. Somebody was very determined to see things how they wanted to see them. You know, to get success at all aspects is really given, you know. And with this Wheel of Fortune, it's given something took place that was more so out of someone's control. Yeah, turn of events. You have an Ace of Pentacles, and it went sideways, you know what I mean? So this is giving me something with some type of major opportunity, some type of, if it has something to do with career, you know, it's like a advancement, something that is more so going to level somebody up on a stable level, like life-changing stability is what it's giving me. Yeah. And you have the Three of Pentacles. So this Three of Pentacles speaks of some type of collaboration or some type of building together or something like that, that somebody may be trying to hold on to. You have a Two of Pentacles though, but somebody is having some type of issues when it comes to like getting somebody to be generous with them, or getting somebody to share with them or give to them. You have Three of Wands. So this Three of Wands speaks of somebody who has foresight. It's given when it comes to somebody's ability to travel, somebody's ability to move, therefore seeing that they're going to have some type of obstacles or some type of issues with maintaining control of a situation. You know, somebody can see, you know, that things are going to come up where it's like, it's really giving me like a not necessarily knowing what to do, how to respond. You know how you have like pop quizzes, stuff that just pop up on you. But yeah, so what is this Two of Cups in the reverse? You have a Knight of Swords. I'm hearing something about you being aware of the fact that somebody was being dishonest and they still wanted to force their beliefs. They still wanted to like defend their lives or something like that, which is why you're not talking to them. So this person was lying, is what Spirit is saying. You have Page of Cups. Yeah, you may have received some type of surprising information or some type of surprising message about somebody having some type of third party energy. Now, understand that this third party don't necessarily have to be anybody that they're in some type of intimate connection with, but this could be somebody else in y'all business. Yeah. And you have Five of Pentacles. It's given that you decided to abandon a situation. You decided to leave it behind, but you leaving the situation behind may have cause somebody to take some type of financial cut. Six of Swords. It's given that you chose calmer waters. You realized that you were dealing with somebody who was more so being deceitful. And it's something about something that they've done in the past, like some type of energy that they embody. Yeah, you have Strength in the reverse. So you may have been, either you left a situation behind, you know, with insecurities, like you may have not been fully sure of what direction it was that you were going in, but you decided to press forward, you know. And also the way that this person was taking actions in the Seven of Swords energy, somebody was taking actions out of their own insecurities as well too. It's something about you realizing that somebody lacked the ability to actually lead, and you call judgment on the situation. And it speaks of somebody answering their calling. Having an awakening, a rebirth. It's something about some type of spiritual download. It's something also about you repenting is what I'm hearing. So it's something about you seeing the mistakes that you made, acknowledging them, accepting them, like going through the whole phase, you know, and owning your own accountability in the situation so that you could properly move forward and know how to better navigate decisions or situations that feel the same, if that makes sense to you. Yeah. But you had this Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles speaks of like somebody's investments. I put it in the wrong spot. Somebody's investments. You know, when it came to this victory, this celebratory energy, this coming together, you know, it's like a homecoming. Somebody felt like home for another person. But when it came to them deciding to defend these lies and you were fully aware of the fact that was going on, it kind of made you begin to view the situation for the bigger picture. Like if this person is really worth working with, you know, or how much work you would actually have to put in order to have success with working with this person. And you have this Ace of Swords. This Ace of Swords speaks of somebody having some type of mental breakthrough, some type of mental clarity, a surprising message. Queen of Swords. So this is something about you receiving a message, a dream, a download, something, you know, which made you turn your back on the situation. You got the confirmation that you needed and you made a decision. And it's giving you set boundaries. You know what I mean? What's going on with this Queen of Swords? Yeah, you have Five of Wands. You set boundaries which cause some type of conflict, you know, for somebody to protect themselves or something like that. Or you found mental clarity as well too about some type of conflict, some type of competing energy that somebody had towards you. You set boundaries and upped your protection. When you left the situation behind, released it or something like that. On the mental level, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So it's giving something lacked direction, it lacked motivation. You know, when it came to this conflict, due to somebody was battling themselves, it was their own insecurities, you know. Yeah, somebody tried to muster up some type of, you know, they felt a certain type of way when it's all said and done. Because somebody had high hopes that a situation was going to pan out in their best interest. What's going on with this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it's something with, somebody's lifestyle and somebody being codependent on another individual. Yeah, that's why it was a judgment call. Somebody was trying to, you know, take advantage of another person's stability in order to leverage their own stability. That's this Five of Swords energy, this abusive relationship. Like somebody was doing something to you unbeknownst to you in order to make sure that they won. Six of Wands, they wanted some type of public victory, or somebody wanted connections. They wanted people to be able to take action on their behalf because of how they were seen. They were held in some type of honor or something like that. Like that's what somebody was invested in, which was why they defended these lies to begin with. What's going on with the Six of Wands? Chariot energy. Somebody wants to be seen in some type of authoritative position. That's what you got the mental breakthrough about. And that somebody was trying to put themselves in position to actually leave you behind. They were trying to take advantage of the business venture or something like that to more so gain new ideas so that they could run off with them or something. What's going on with this Chariot? Yeah, you got Ten of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups, King of Swords in reverse. So it's something about somebody being very cold-hearted when it came to them getting what they wanted, you know. Somebody was willing to shatter the trust in a situation or the emotional bond in a situation in order to get some type of new beginning or something like that for their self. You know, somebody wanted their cup to be overflowing, but they were willing to go, you know, to do like unfair things, you know, unjust measures in order to get this Ace of Cups, get these goals accomplished. Yeah. So it's something about you setting boundaries, you know, and separating yourself from this King of Swords. This may have very well been a partner, because now you got the King of Swords in reverse and he's right next to the Queen of Swords. Definitely a couple. But it's 6 swords out here. You know, so it's given that you decided to get in the 6 of Swords energy and leave the situation behind due to your partner staying in a certain type of mindset. Somebody feeling like it's okay to place baggage on another individual. And again, this trust, this dishonesty, like somebody's dreams was shattered, you know, with conflict. It's like you actually figured out that somebody was competing with you. They were not trying to help you get to the next level. They were, again, trying to use you as a stepping stone, and you decided to remove yourself. Let go of them old cups for a more just new beginning is what you did, where your cup is overflowing. New proposals, you know, heightened spirituality. It's something with spotlight energy as well too. Something wasn't growing due to, again, these insecurities from the past. So you had no choice but to move forward and start something new. Give me more. You got the World card. Yeah, so it's something about you closing out a cycle with you being codependent or something like that, and answering your calling. Closing out a cycle with you, it's really giving me a codependent. Like you were not viewing a situation outside of you and your partnership. You know what I mean? Like it was always an extra consideration, always an extra thought, always, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's really giving me like you feeling more free. What's going on with this Wheel of Fortune? You got the Devil card, see? It's something about a cycle changing. When it came to like some type of toxic energy with this Devil energy, somebody was seen, like their reputation was being toxic. Their reputation was of more so a negative perspective, which is why they were very invested, again, in these lies. It's really giving somebody is in denial even when it comes to their self. Somebody chooses to operate out of ego, operate out of their shadow self. It makes them feel bigger. It makes them present bigger with this 7 of Cups. It's an illusion, though, because the 10 of Wands is actually what fell out. This person is actually burdened when it comes to their next steps. They're weighed down. Like somebody created extra responsibility for themselves to even be able to step into this authoritative position, which is what you come to realize they were doing for you. Creating extra responsibility. Somebody was actually taking action to burden an individual. Look, somebody bad-mouthed a spiritualist, or bad-mouthed you to a spiritualist or something like that, or somebody who they felt like had some type of spiritual rank with the 7 of Cups energy. So it was a whole lot of illusions. Again, Knight of Cups, this King of Swords was in their emotions. They're pissed off that you have set these boundaries toward them. This is your partner, is what they feel like. You're supposed to sacrifice yourself for them at any given, no. Because they would never do the same for you. And that's what you realize too. So no. Somebody is able to keep their offer. And again, when it comes to this Hierophant energy, it's giving me some type of marriage. Some type of something that somebody was taught that once it's mended, it can never be broken. Is what I'm hearing. Something that's supposed to last for eons is what I'm hearing. It's something about a contract. And again, this Hierophant, it like... Again, with the it's broken though. It's broken with this 10 of Cups in the reverse, which is why somebody wanted to compete with you. They wanted to battle. They wanted to take the possessions because you were able to break the contract. They wanted to make it so that if you leave with nothing. But the thing is, everything is yours. So how do you leave with nothing when you came with it? You didn't get it. Look, temperance energy. Tower. See? This spiritualist. And this temperance energy. Something went on for a certain amount of time. It's something with some type of beliefs too as well. Somebody heals some type of beliefs. It's something with somebody preparing themselves in order to get this new beginning, which is why they can't return to the old. It's like the old no longer exists. With this Tower card, it's been dismantled. Something is very chaotic when it comes to the old energy. And that's able to be seen or something like that. Yeah, somebody is able to see the change or something like that. So it's given that you got this Ace of Pentacles on your own. That's why that's, you know, the holding on. You holding on to your Ace of Pentacles. Because remember, we came out with the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And I said somebody is being very frugal. Somebody being very stingy. You might be saving. Remember, I told you all of that. It's giving that, baby, you holding on to this opportunity because you are the opportunity. And somebody else is trying to battle you to hold on to it too. But it's yours. So it's like, you know. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. This has a lot to do with a skill that you have mastered. And again, you being able to provide a certain type of lifestyle for yourself. Something with, again, you being able to, you focus in, mastered, you know, certain tools, skills, different things like that, knowing that one day it will provide you the type of life that you desire, you know. Regardless of how toxic another individual chose to be, regardless of how they tried to make you seem, is what I'm giving. Because somebody tried to make it seem like you were the one operating in ego. You were the one being very lustful, very toxic. Like, and understand, even if you're dealing with business, when I say lustful, baby, you a slut for the money. You gonna work with them. You gonna work with them. You don't care what Bob doing, Sue doing, Jan. You don't care. If you able to get something from it, at the end of it, you gonna do it. So again, hop around energy. Yes, you can have whole energy when it comes to the careers. Put your spiritual ears on, your spiritual eyes on, and hear what I'm saying. You know, we gonna leave that shallow shit on the other side. That ain't, we ain't playing like that. Ten of Pentacles. Exactly. You knew everything would be okay. You knew that something would pay off for you. You knew that it's something about a major contribution, like you being able to put your family on, you being able to clear out generational curses, you being able to, like, it's something with foundation and stability, like it's something with you laying them first bricks or something like that. And again, you being happy, you being joyful, you being fulfilled, like you good since you done let this 10 of Wands go. You done let somebody else carry their burdens. All the actions that they took to create the extra responsibility, baby, you let them take care of it, because you didn't do that. Exactly. You didn't do that. You stepped into your authoritative position and left them to go on here, tend to what they needed to tend to, and went on about your business. Look, and then the Sun card come out with it, baby. You got 19 Pentacles and the Sun card. That's the number 19. When I say you are okay, you are okay. Whatever energy, whatever offer, whatever proposal, whatever ritual, whatever it is that this partner sent out to you to try to put you in some type of lack position, baby, it returned to them. It's theirs. Like, it's like they really gave it to themselves. That old you, again, don't even exist. You don't even view this person the same shit, let alone an offer, baby. You don't even want to use a pencil to write with from this person. What's the Sun card? Yeah. You have Six of Cups. The Six of Cups speaks of some type of innocence, some type of naiveness, some type of trusting when it comes to your belief, again, and your spirituality. Is something with you being very childlike as well, too. You know, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because, you know, it's easy for kids to imagine, to create like you, baby. Yeah. But it's something also with somebody being spiritually naive when it came to them thinking that they was going to be able to go into some type of battle with you just because they feel as if their dreams were shattered, which included you. You do have free will. You can always step away from a situation at any given time if you want to. Look, you got Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands. That's what I'm saying. Somebody was very passionate about this Queen of Wands or something like that. Somebody was very passionate about healing is what it's giving me. You were very passionate about moving forward. You were very passionate about trusting, about keeping hope, about being patient. It has a lot to do with you trusting and not being fearful. Something about removing fear. Baby, again, like I said, you ain't got to battle for this new beginning because it's definitely yours. And it's something about the actions that you took to expand, the exploring, the research, the moves that you make, and the focus that you have. It's not only has a contract been stamped as closed, it's been signed, baby, it's getting burned like it no longer existed. Talk about cutting ties. Yeah. So, it's something you focused on building. 33. What's going on? Yeah. Look, Emperor and Empress, I'm telling you, Justice, they still want you to work with them. They still want you to work with them. When it comes to this collaborating, this building, this Emperor had high hopes that, you know, they will be able to get some type of notoriety off of this connection or something like that. It's really given that somebody knew that another person was deemed for success, so they tried to attach themselves to this person again so they could ride their way to the top with you. If they're attached to you naturally, like, of course, if it's something like a partner, a husband, a wife, baby, an emperor, like, yes, by default. You know, and it would be the same for you. Like, if you weren't the Emperor, Empress, you know, if you was to link up with somebody who was, then that would raise your status as well, too. Especially, you know, when it comes to if you get in contract or something like that with this person. Yeah. See, they had high hopes, though, that they was going to be able to collaborate with this Empress in order to get this Ten of Pentacles. But it's something, again, with this, the actions that they were taking. They went about it the wrong way. Look, High Priestess, because the Empress ended up being a damn High Priestess, too. Shit. Illuminated all as well. It's something about you learning to trust yourself. Something about you transforming. Butterfly effect. It's some type of butterfly energy. You transforming, going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Yeah, somebody feels a certain type of way about it. Because, again, it's something with the boundaries that you have set. You have left them out in the cold, like, on every aspect. Like, you know, again, if this was partnership, like, you were dealing with somebody, relationship, or even business, it's like you don't want to deal with them no more. You ain't fucking with them no more. You have the mental clarity that you needed about this individual, about this situation. Look, Star card, that's what I'm saying. You a star, baby. Oh, my goodness. And it has a lot to do with your innocence. It has a lot to do with your trusting. People trust you. You're a teacher or something like that. It has a lot to do, though, with this Ten of Cups being in reverse. Something being dismantled when it came to your support circle. And you going through this conflict and learning through this conflict. Sheesh, Three of Swords, look. Yeah. It's something about you keeping hope through heartbreak. You keeping hope through some type of pain, grief, sorrows, separation, divorce. It has a lot to do with you keeping hope even when you couldn't see the sun, is what I'm hearing. You being very passionate about your healing even when it seemed like things wasn't working, even when the continuation, you know what I mean, like things continued to be the same. You still kept sight on that new beginning and not returning to that old energy. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, see? It has a lot to do with your lifestyle. You gained a different perception. It's something about you seeing things differently than how you ever saw them. You moving forward with that new mindset, that new drive, that new courage, that new bravery. Again, it's really giving like fearless energy. And you not even feeling a certain type of way about letting something dismantle because you know you'll be okay. What's going on with this Two of Pentacles? Yeah, you got a lot going on right now. Moon card. Look, you keeping things hidden. You keeping things to yourself. It might be some type of illusion when it comes to this Emperor energy that they could still work with you. Look, Magician in the reverse. See, you know that they just want to control you, Empress. You already know. It's something with somebody being very narcissistic. Again, somebody being very manipulative. Somebody is also getting upset because they're not able to get their goals met. And you have reached your goals when it comes to this High Priestess energy. You are full-fledged in the front seat and you trust yourself like never before. I promise you, it's something about you being emotionally fulfilled, very satisfied, very content, independent, stable. Like, what's going on? Yeah. There go that Four of Pentacles. And what I tell you, Libra, you ain't letting it go. You saving. You holding on to what you have. You have gained enlightenment, you know, and again, like, it's something about you learning to trust. You know to trust. It's something about you sharing as well, being generous with this star energy. You might be, again, this teacher, this speaker. You might be some type of spiritualist. Hell, you may be a reader like me. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different ways that you are able to share your gift. But it's some type of stardom or something that you have attained, you know, especially when it comes to like, you ain't letting it go. You ain't letting it go. And that's justice for a situation. That's justice for the heartbreak. That's repayment for the heartbreak. Repayment for the tears. It's something about wisdom. You gaining wisdom. Again, having a good attitude even though you are heartbroken. Being very passionate about your healing. You did not let, you know, the doom and gloom consume you. You continue to hold your head high and move forward. Even if you took a day off, goddammit, and you kept your head down, baby, when you pop back up, you know. Yeah, see, King of Wands. Somebody is very focused on this lifestyle. Very focused on, you know what I mean, enjoying the fruits of your labor is what I'm hearing. See, they want you to be their Queen of Wands. They want you to take action for them. They want you to look good for them. They want you to multiply for them. But all of that is over with this Tower card. You're no longer codependent on this person. That's what they desire. See? They want your foresight to be laid to rest. It has a lot to do with your intuition. Something with your progression, the way that you are moving forward. Again, on this spiritual path, this divine path. Like, you have some type of inner knowing, I'm telling you, and it is not wavering. Like, somebody is exhausted. And that's what they're trying to hide. They're trying to keep the illusion like they got the, you know what I mean? They got the vitality. They got the energy with them. Like, they know that they're caught, though. Two of Wands, see? Somebody is exhausted with trying to find different ways to bait you into conflict is what it is, so that they can get control of you. They're not able to. Hermit energy. It's something about you being very isolated. You keeping things to yourself. You shining your light. Again, when you are satisfied, you're satisfied. Not to mention, you have done some soul searching. You went internal. And again, you're better since you left something behind. You abandoned it. But see, this Nine of Swords is the Ten of Swords for somebody else. Somebody is very, like, anxious about something that you know. It's something with the way that you think. It's some type of energetic mindset that you have as well, too. Yeah, somebody, like, I'm telling you, like, this, they feel real hopeless because something is ending. And again, you are in position. You're not letting go of nothing. Like, something has changed. The rest that somebody is able to get has changed. Page of Swords. They got to think of something new. Somebody needs to heal. It's what they need to do. You know, they need to focus on their stuff. Stop focusing on you so much. Because these scales being balanced out is justice for you. Like, and this person is heartbroken because you're so passionate about healing and getting this new beginning. It's like they feel as if you're leaving them behind. In which you are, but King of Cups. See, that's what I'm saying. Somebody is trying to present themselves like they're wise. They're trying to present themselves like they're compassionate. Yeah, they got a little lick of intuition, but I mean, they don't use it the proper way. Somebody's main focus, the actions that they are taking shows, you know, that they want this Nine of Pentacles lifestyle, that they're more so focused on the material. See, King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's what I'm saying. They want some type of stability. They want to look like they got it. They want to really have it, not just look like it, really have it. Be that come-to person, like, but this is the type of person that gives with strings attached. You know what I mean? So, yeah, no. You ain't giving them shit, Libra. And you ain't allowing them to you ain't, baby, let it burn. Like Usher said, I promise you. It is what it is. Let it burn. I promise you. And that was your read. It just is what it is.